You ready to go? And good evening, everyone, and welcome to the Briar Patch. Believe it or not, they are going to start a volleyball game early. This is Mike Kerr, Melissa Gomes, Pat Harris on controls here tonight. We have pulled a rabbit out of the hat, Coach.
Yes.
They're starting this thing 30 minutes early.
Yeah, that doesn't happen very often.
It happened once.
Yes.
Pat and them have been scrambling. We're
This
about
is it.
Literally, we are ready to go. So sit back, relax. Somerset Christian and the Lady Briar Jumpers are getting ready to do business, and we'll get into all the formalities eventually. But right now, let's play.
That's right. Looks like we're starting out with, not sure who has serve yet. They're still checking lineups.
Well, see, we even rushed them.
I know.
Tonight, our guest sponsor, Cumberland Car Wash. Thank them aboard tonight with all of our other sponsors. Like I said, we'll get the formalities in a minute, but let's just jump in.
Looks like Somerset is going to start out with serve. That's number 13, Emily Ford, serving for Somerset. And a quick point for Somerset. Somerset Christian out of rotation.
Yeah, they got the call too, didn't they?
Yes, it did. Very quick.
Everybody froze, and it was like, okay, that'll cost you.
Yeah. Rebecca Ford serving again for Somerset. Go.
Can you see okay?
I'm trying to find a spot.
You want to come over here?
Maybe. We'll do a little switcheroo here so I can see the players.
Just lay your headset. I'll swap headsets. That's an apology from us.
We are back now.
You better there?
Yes.
Good.
Much better.
Good.
We did a little switch in here so that we can see the court. And Somerset Christian takes a big swing outside with Muir. Somerset will go outside. Good dig by Childers. We saw her last night playing, and she played a great game last night at Somerset Christian. Swing on from the right side for Somerset. Whitney King. That ball's going to land outside, and another point for Somerset. They're starting off on a roll.
So Ford's serves 3 points, and
3 quick points.
You like to get ahead of a team like Somerset Christian.
Absolutely. She'll serve again. Right to Addison Cunningham. Outside. Trying to find that tip right over the block, but it is not going to happen with Emily Ford there. Callie Whitaker misses that one in the middle of the court. Good effort for her, though. Number 7, Chicatano's back to serve.
Atwood got the point, I think.
Yes. Pass by Kylie Whitaker. And Ford trying to find a spot over the net there. Come up just a little bit short.
I'm glad you're on a roll. I'm still trying to get oriented to what's going on around here.
It took me a minute.
You're doing good. I'm going to put Pat shades on here in just a minute.
Somerset keeping the ball alive. They'll go. Somerset Christian will go outside to Cunningham. Looked like she was trying to give them a little bit of direction on that set. Serenity Haynes a little low and into the net for Somerset.
So the 3-point lead is now back to even.
Yes, all tied up. Chicatano still serving for Somerset Christian. Good dig by Rigney. Lancaster with a tip over the net, but right to Cunningham. Big swing by Cunningham.
That may be her first kill of the night, but
yeah,
may not be her last.
Probably not her last. Chicatano back to serve again.
She's on a roll.
Good pass by Rigney. They'll go outside. Serenity Haynes tipping the ball over the net. Big swing by Cunningham. I think that would be number 2.
It was close to us.
2 for 2.
It ended up about 6 rows up in the bleachers. Again, you feed the whale.
Exactly.
The way I look at it.
Exactly.
You get her at the net, feed her.
Chicatano still serving for Somerset Christian. Whitaker comes up just a little bit short on that pass.
Wow, 6.
6. Yeah, that lead went away real quick.
That's a heck of a run.
Another good serve. Rigney with the pass outside to Haynes. Go. Somerset Christian will send a free ball over. Seems like a little bit of miscommunication between Whitaker and Rigney there. Fisher with the swing, but Lancaster with the block. Lancaster with another touch on the block. Serenity Haynes will take a swing this time, just a little low and into the net.
7-3, Somerset Christian leads on your Randall D. Turpin CPA scoreboard. It was 3-0 Somerset.
Yes.
That's 7 in a row.
That's 7 in a row. That's a big run.
Wow.
Yeah, if you're Somerset right now, you know that the pressure is on that you need to score a point right here.
And
that will do it. Big swing from Lancaster at the right time.
Very much needed.
Yes. Fisher comes in for Somerset, and I think that will be King back to serve for Somerset. Good serve by King. Atwood will find Cunningham out there, and she will find that corner. What a great dig by King.
Wow. That's all
Couldn't
out.
keep it alive,
No.
but she did a great job getting her hands on that ball. I think it was one. Looks like Reagan Childers back to serve for Somerset Christian. Good pass by Ford. Right side set to Ella Lancaster. Great effort by Atwood to get that ball up.
Atwood's still trying to find it.
Yes.
Good set, though. The Somerset will get the point. And once again, now we're back 8-5. This is the ebb and flow version.
Yes. Good serve by Lancaster. Childers with the pass. It'll be outside. Hit the antenna on that one.
Hit the antenna. I'm going to try to give the score a little more often. I understand we may have a little trouble getting it on the screen. Right
Yes. Now. Big swing by Cunningham.
In the
Ford's there to pick that one up. Another big swing. Fisher gets her hands on it, just not quite enough.
Well, you mentioned before, you and I were sitting over there, and you said Fisher has got to be at least a semi-neutralizing force.
Exactly.
And that was close.
Yes.
Cunningham will get the point.
Atwood back to serve for Somerset Christian. Rigney with the pass, right side to Haynes, and she'll take a swing. Falls just over the net on Somerset Christian's side.
We didn't get to the keys to the game, but I just gave you one of them.
You
that we
did,
talked
yes.
about.
I think that is going to be a huge factor for Somerset if they can put a block up in front of Somerset Christian's hitters.
That will be our
especially
keys to the
Cunningham.
game.
Yes. Good serve by Haynes. Right side to Cunningham this time with a big swing. King's working hard. They're working hard to try to get those balls up that she's sending their way.
Yeah, and I think, again, when the score starts to tighten up, somehow the team to our right, Somerset Christian, they
Yes.
seem to find 9.
Yes, they do. They know when to go there, that's for sure. And the score is now 7-10. Somerset Christian is up. Somerset will go outside to Rebecca Ford, and she'll score the point.
We've moved around and everything. We even had Waters confused.
I know. Fisher back to serve for Somerset. Good serve by Fisher. Pass by Childers. She'll go outside. Trying to get Murrer involved out there. That was not sure that meant to go over the net. They meant for that to go over the net, but it did and out. So that'll be a point for Somerset Christian.
Yeah, I'm with you.
I think maybe they were trying to find their outside hitter and
Nobody
just
home.
a little too much. Send it over the net.
Fisher comes back.
Barnett's back to serve for Somerset Christian.
And a good one.
Yes. King trying to get that pass up for Somerset. Barnett will serve again. That time she gets the ball up, and they'll go outside to Ford. Just a little bit low.
And now that lead is back to 5. Ebb and flow.
Barnett with a serve again. King and Rigney To the right side, just a little low again.
Unless
And I think
go ahead.
I don't think I have her on my list. 27.
That's what I was looking for. We've got a break. We've got a timeout, and that's King at 27.
Okay.
Yes. And we're going to take that timeout and remind everybody that our Whitest Cabinets keys to the game, we gave them to you. They're brought to you by Whitest Cabinets. They provide their customers with friendly service. They value your business, and it's their mission to provide reliable products and services. Courteous and professional team at Whitest Cabinet Design Center can turn your vision into reality. Visit the Whitest Cabinet Design Center in the corner of South 27 and Slate Branch Road to learn more about what they can do for you. And don't forget, pictures you see of this tonight's contest are brought to you officially by our official sponsor, photography, Don Franklin Family of Dealerships. Be sure to take advantage of their end-of-summer savings at any of their Somerset locations. Visit them at their 4 locations or on Facebook at Don Franklin Somerset Family of Dealerships. They'll treat you like family. We're going to get caught up.
We are. Barnett still serving for Somerset Christian. Pass by King. They'll go outside to Ford. Fisher with the block. Straight down to the ground.
That's good stuff right
That
there.
is. You know, when we did Somerset Christian's first match, we didn't see a lot out of her. Last night, she kind of came alive a little bit here in the end of the season. Doing the same thing again tonight so far, making her presence known up there. Tucker with a swing from the right side. Great dig by Whitaker. And I think they're going to count that as a block for Fisher.
I think so.
And another block for Fisher. She's racking them up quickly tonight.
Owning the net.
Yes. Pass by Cunningham, and they'll get Fisher involved again. And just a little wide. From where I am, I thought that might have actually landed inside the court. But
Good. I can claim vision obstruction. I don't have to.
Yes. Rigney back to serve for Somerset. The score is now 9-15. Somerset's 9.
Serve.
Good serve by her. Outside to Murrer. Blocked by Lancaster. Fisher keeping that ball alive. Outside to Ford, and she'll take a swing. Fisher with another block.
Wow.
She is not letting up tonight.
Last night it was Childers who was everywhere.
Yes.
Tonight it seems to be
Tonight
Fisher.
it is Fisher.
This is Idlewind to serve, I think.
I think so. Rigney with the pass. Haynes will go right side to Ford. Good up by Cunningham. Oh, my goodness. What a dig by Idlewind. I think she may have jumped over Cunningham to get to that ball. What a great play.
And that's 5'4", jumping over 6'1",
Yes.
maybe. But Cunningham happened to be laying down.
Yes.
That was pretty cool.
And Idlewind will serve again. Good pass by Rigney. Serenity will go to the right side this time to Ford, and she's going to find that hole last night. Just over the block.
Yeah, last night we drew a person on the floor.
Yes.
The match we had, that hole was open all night.
Yes. Maybe they went back and watched our game last night.
That's very possible, Coach Rigney.
Ford serving for Somerset. Fisher again trying to keep that ball alive. Can't quite get there.
Ford started this set with 3 points in a row. They really need a little of that right now.
Yes. The score's 11-17. Somerset's down by 6. Good serve by her. Childers with the pass. Idlewind tries to keep that one in play. I think that was one of those, my setter's supposed to get the second ball, but I should, but she's here, and then nobody does.
Now what do I do?
Yeah. Ford will serve again.
I heard somebody yell out.
Yes, I heard that too. Idlewind did a good job getting out of the way of that ball.
Considered you and I are sitting in the top level, as far away from we could get from that shot. That's pretty good.
That is.
Somebody's got a good voice.
They were going to make sure that she heard them for sure.
I guarantee it.
Murr back to serve. Lancaster with the tip over the block. Cunningham with the dig. Murr with a back row attack. Lancaster will block the ball. They'll go back row to Ford this time. Childers. Big swing by Cunningham, but a little long. So that'll be another point for Somerset.
18-13 or 13 serving 18.
King back to serve.
On your Randall D. Turpin CPA scoreboard.
Good serve by King. Childers with the pass. Outside to Kennigan. And Lancaster with the block.
Well done.
Well done.
So you have Hardy and Atwood. That's the only two at the net.
Yes.
For Somerset Christian. Cicatano back in.
Another good serve by King. Childers with the pass. Outside to Kennigan. Off the hands of Fisher.
Yeah. Need a point?
Yes. 14-19. Somerset Christian. Childers back to serve. Good serve by Childers. Haynes tries to keep the ball alive. Can't quite keep that one in play.
Oh, we didn't have our running gamble or bet tonight. How many sets?
We didn't.
Well,
Goodness.
You never know.
Putting the pressure on.
Way pressure. Big pressure.
I think that it's really going to depend on how Somerset plays at the net.
I think you're right.
Initially, I had thought that it may be a 3 sets, and they're going to take a timeout. 21-14, Somerset Christian is up.
Intrust Healthcare Counseling Services. They sponsored us since the drop of Lake Cumberland sports. They made it their mission to be the trusted leader in promoting mental health in Kentucky for the last 23 years. We personalize services to meet your needs, whether it be in the office, on the phone, through your computer. Call to Intrust at 606-676-0638 to get services started today. From anywhere in Kentucky, you can always visit their Facebook page at Intrust Healthcare Counseling Service to learn more about how they can help you or your family today. At Intrust, your mental health matters. We also want to remember the Randall D. Turpin CPA scoreboard likewise. They've been with us since the drop of Lake Cumberland sports. Keeping stats and the correct scores is important to players, coaches, and fans. The same can be said about keeping your taxes and finances in order. For over 26 years, Randall D. Turpin CPA has been doing just that. If accounting's not your thing, then let the pros at Randall D. Turpin CPA do it for you. Proud sponsor of the Randall D. Turpin scoreboard, located on Parkers Mill Road. Randy's a good friend of mine, and I don't call him Randall. And when I do,
so that just really trips you up.
And Randall is in there 4 times. We're back.
Childers with the serve. King's going to pass that ball a little too far off to the right, and she's going to come out. And it looks like White is going to come in for her.
Okay, that's cool. Relax,
Childers.
We good.
Childers serving again for Somerset Christian. Pass by Ford, and they'll go outside to Fisher. She's going to tip over the net, but Somerset is going to get called for a double.
Yeah, and they're in the danger zone now.
Yeah, 23-14. I think now is you've got to score a point here and stop this run by Somerset Christian for sure. Right side to Lancaster. Kennigan with the block. Childers with an overpass and scores on that one.
So we're at set point. Mr. Producer, we're about to finish the set. I'm going to let you run a commercial if you want to. He's producing.
Sounds good.
I'm helping.
And I'm just here to talk about volleyball.
You talk about volleyball, please.
Outside to Fisher, and she'll find a spot right there in the middle of the court.
I love to watch Kendall Fisher play, too, because she flashes that big smile every time something happens, good, bad, or indifferent. I like her attitude.
She's having a good time.
Yep, I like her attitude on the floor.
Lancaster back to serve for Somerset. Atwood tries to keep that ball alive. Great pass by, I think that was White that got that ball up out of the corner.
Yep.
Good job keeping that ball alive. Kennigan with a big swing.
That might finish the set.
That finished the set, 25-15. Somerset Christian with the first set here at Somerset tonight.
Toyota of Somerset, we're known for great service before and after the sale and so much more. Since 1988, Toyota of Somerset has been supporting our local communities. And we sell and service what a number of different reading services call the most fuel-efficient, dependable, and safe vehicles on the road. Toyota. Toyota of Somerset, South Highway 27 Somerset, and online at toyotaofsomerset.com. At Toyota of Somerset, we're all about you.
Here to come in 175, here to come in 175, 2. I 200 down, got it here to come in a quarter.
Like successful sports programs, putting together a successful auction takes a lot of planning, organization, attention to detail, and teamwork. And you need dedicated and committed people pulling together. At Ford Brothers Auctioneers, we've been successfully selling the country since 1965. Ford Brothers Auctioneers. Give us a call or visit us online at FordBrothersInc.com.
Ford Brothers Auctioneers, we're selling the country.
And welcome back to the Briar Patch, where Lake Cumberland Sports is pleased to bring you local high school volleyball tonight, where we're one set into this match. Somerset Christian with a 25-15 first set victory over the homestanding Briar Jumpers. I want to thank Cumberland Car Wash, our guest sponsor tonight, and we thank them for coming aboard along with our regular sponsors. Melissa, last night volleyball, tonight volleyball. Tomorrow night we've added, if you haven't seen the schedule, we'll be at Wayne County at 6 o'clock for the boys 12th region semifinal match, Somerset and Jolly Rancher, he says. No, I'll get that for you in just a minute. Then Thursday night, another volleyball. That's Pulaski and Taylor County, maybe?
I believe so.
You think so?
I think so. I just
and
looked
then
earlier.
Friday night, 3 football games. So once again, Lake Cumberland Sports. I said it last night in our broadcast, 31 broadcasts in the month of September live. And this month we won't hit 31, but we're going to be dangerously close again. It's all because the sponsors can make it happen.
Yes.
Kids are getting some exposure. We're getting to have some fun, and let's keep it going.
Yes. Looks like Somerset Christian will start out with the serve. So what is your guess? How many sets are we going tonight?
This one has all the makings of a 3-setter.
Yeah, that's kind of what I had thought earlier. I felt like if Somerset can put up a big block in front of Cunningham and slow her down a little bit, and Fisher too now, because she is also stepping up and getting some swings, but they are a hard team to stop. But I also say at this point in the season, you never count anybody out because you never know what could happen. Quick point for Somerset Christian right off the bat.
Off the tape.
Yes. Number 10, Olivia Murr, starting out serving. The closer it gets to district and region, the more everybody seems to step up their game. Forward with the pass. They'll send a free ball over by King. Murr with the pass. Cunningham with a tip. Great dig by Whitaker, and King tries to keep that one alive, but just in the net a little bit. Man, just
great effort.
An inch too close. Great effort on her part.
Yep.
Murr with the serve. Somerset Christian out with a quick 2-0 lead. Haynes will go outside to Lancaster, and she'll take a swing off the hands of Fisher. Outside to Cunningham. Big swing by her off the hands of Lancaster.
Good effort at the block.
Absolutely.
Just not capable of taking that much.
Yeah.
Wow.
Good pass by Rigney. Whitaker will send a free ball over. Good pass by Childers. Outside to Cunningham, and that is a huge swing right there.
And again, the thing that you didn't want to happen if you're Somerset 4-0 and still serving
Yes.
here to start the second set.
Yes, absolutely. You know, they are working hard at the net to try to slow Cunningham down, but you know, she just gets up so much higher than most of the players that she sees in this area.
Yep.
Lancaster with a swing outside, a little low into the net.
Now you've got to find a point.
Yeah.
And I see Coach Rigney just
Yes.
giving the palms down. Let's settle down.
Yes. Play your game. Forward with the pass. Whitaker will keep it alive. They'll send a free ball over. Childers with the pass. Outside to Cunningham. This time she'll tip. Great job by Ford to get that ball up. Rigney trying to find that hole in the middle, and she will.
I'm not sure Rigney didn't miss-hit that ball. Do you?
Maybe just a little bit. That may have been like a lucky point.
If not, she did a slice off the side
Yes.
of it. Counts a point.
When
right?
it's 5-0, I would say they will take it. So
Take
now
it.
it is 5-1 with Ford serving for Somerset. Great serve by Ford. They'll go outside to Cunningham, and a big swing. Lancaster with the block on that one. Oh, some miscommunication there, I think.
I think so. I think it was Shikatano that got the return on
Yes,
that.
I believe so. Good pass by Childers. And they'll call Somerset Christian for under the net, I believe, that time.
Yep. 2 called that one.
Yes.
Or,
yes.
Or down.
R2, yes.
Or down.
Ford with another serve, and now they're closing that. It's now 3-5.
Yep. And
Haynes trying to keep that one alive. 3-6. Childers will be back to serve for Somerset Christian.
inside joke there on the 2-1 alphabet thing.
Good pass by Rigney. Haynes with the tip over the block, but Cunningham is there to get that one up. Back row to Shikatano. That one did go off the side of her hand
Yes,
and
it
not
did.
over. Fisher comes back in for Somerset.
You can see her explaining it to her
Yes.
teammates.
She's like, I promise, it wasn't on purpose. I can hear them now. I know how teenage girls are.
Oh, yeah.
Good serve by King. She made it up with a pass, though. I may have mishit that one, but it's like Meggs is back in. Oh, and that one's going to land right in the corner. What a good spot.
Great spot.
You know, I think if Somerset can find some of Somerset Christian's open spots like that, you can score some points very quickly. You've got to make up the ground somewhere where you're giving up a little bit with a hitter like Cunningham. Tip right over the block that time.
Little offhand backside.
Yes.
Go up strong right, tip it with the back left.
Yes.
Yeah, I don't know if there's a name for that, but
I'm not sure either.
pretty tricky. Effective is
Yes.
the word.
Atwood serving for Somerset Christian. The score is 7-5. Somerset Christian is up by 2. Great pass by Ford. A little outside. Lancaster with the swing. They'll go outside to Cunningham, and she'll take a swing off the hands of Lancaster. Lancaster's doing everything she can to slow those balls down just a little bit for her defense.
Got to say something for the set, too. They're all up there where she can handle it.
Yeah. Atwood still serving for Somerset Christian. Pass by Ford. Haynes will send it back row to Ford, and she'll take a swing. Shikatano with the dig. Cunningham with a swing off the hands of Lancaster again. Haynes keeping the ball alive. Ford trying to find that same little hole up there. They keep it alive. What a great job by Atwood.
This might be the best rally we've had.
Yes, and Somerset will be called for a double on that one.
Yep, just as I was getting ready to say, and then we get the double.
Yes. Atwood still serving for Somerset Christian, 9-5. Somerset Christian is up. Great pass by Rigney. Fisher with a swing. Little low into the net. I'm not sure that he was going to call that. I think he may have given credit for a block for that one.
Pretty sure.
He doesn't have the same angle that I have, though.
No, that's correct. And I think Meg's got the block.
Yes, I think so. Atwood with the serve. Haynes will go right side to Lancaster, and she'll take a swing.
I have
Little
figured
long.
that out over time, as much of this as we do in all sports. If you don't have the same angle as the official, be very careful
Yes.
about being absolutely sure you're right. because
Absolutely.
Sometimes you're not.
Yeah, absolutely. Atwood with the serve. Ford with the pass. Back row to Ford. Trying to find that hole on the right side that you can find sometimes against Somerset Christian, but just a little wide.
Lead out to 7, though.
Yeah. Atwood still serving. I think Somerset knows that they've got to make something happen here, and they didn't make that happen, but
They let it happen.
sometimes a missed serve is on your side. Somerset trailing by 6.
New number in. That's
Oh, yeah, Charleston
that's
Girdler maybe.
Girdler. Yes, it is.
King with a swing, a little low. And they're going to take a timeout.
That timeout is going to give me a chance to thank our visiting sponsor tonight. That would be Cumberland Car Wash, locally owned and operated, 4 self-serve bays and a touch-free automatic. They accept credit, debit cards in all bays. Are now offering a new ceramic coating option in their touch-free automatic, vacuum islands, and detailed products vending. 12.5-foot tall bay openings. Boats welcome. Thanks to the good folks from Cumberland Car Wash. Next handful of points going to go a long way for how long we're here tonight.
I think so, too.
A comeback by Somerset would make it pretty exciting.
Yes.
And I think Coach Rigney sensed that.
I think so, too. I think that well-timed timeout, and I think that she knows the urgency of calming her team down and trying to get them to just play their game and score some points right here.
You know, Somerset's got 16 wins on the season.
Yes,
This
they have
is a
had a
good
great
club.
season.
They have.
Absolutely.
And last night was number 19, I think, for Somerset Christian.
Yes. Yeah, I look to still see them playing in the postseason for sure. Somerset Christian, go back row to Cunningham. Great pass by Rigney. Forward with a tip over the net, outside to Murr, and she'll take a swing, and it's going to land cross court, right inside the line.
Yep. You know, the one thing that I don't, and I'm sure it'll happen on this play, Somerset Christian doesn't get called for too many doubles.
No, they don't. Last night I noticed that as well.
Yeah,
they, against Southwestern, I think Southwestern had several, but Somerset Christian plays a very clean game. Off the hands of Murr. And Girdler trying to get that ball up. Comes up just a little bit short. Haynes back to serve for Somerset.
Need a little run right here, Lady Jumpers.
Yes.
Nice shoes, by the way.
Yes, they are. She has some nice ones on.
Mm-hmm.
Outside to Murr. A roll over the net. Haynes will send a free ball over. Set to the middle to Meggs. She'll tip it. Haynes trying to find that corner back there, but Cunningham's hanging out right there in the corner. Great job by King to keep that ball alive and Fisher to put it back in play. Back row to Cunningham. Oh, just over the net.
Oh.
As a player, those are so
yeah.
frustrating.
And if you're the one that hit it, you just smile.
Yes, you go, oh, thank goodness that rolled over the net.
Fisher comes back. I think she did.
Barnett,
there she is.
yes.
Yeah, okay.
Barnett serving for Somerset Christian. Pass by King, right side to Fisher. Barnett with the pass. Back row to Cunningham with a big swing.
17-7 on your Randall D. Turpin CPA scoreboard. Somerset Christian with the lead and up 1-0.
Barnett serving for Somerset Christian. King with the pass. Can't quite keep it inside the court there to give somebody a chance to get their hands on it. Barnett will serve again. Good pass by Barnett, or serve by Barnett. Outside to Ford. Little low.
I don't know if that got in the net. It did, correct?
Yes.
Yeah.
From my angle, it did, but again, I'm not sure that he was going to call that one in the net, but possibly.
I was going to say that's Tucker. She had a nice night at the net last night.
Yes, she did. And Somerset's going to take another timeout here. 20-7. Somerset Christian is up.
Give us a chance to thank Ron Shaw. The name to know when you, your friends, or family are buying or selling real estate is Ron Shaw with Weichert Realtors Ford Brothers. Ron has a long-standing history of community service and a proud sponsor of youth sports in the Lake Cumberland area. Ron truly cares for others, works hard for all of his clients, no matter the size or value of the property they're selling. You can contact Ron at 606-271-0774 or email him at ronshaw45@gmail.com. That's Ron Shaw at Weichert Realtors Ford Brothers. Want to remind everybody that Entrust Healthcare helps sponsor all of our sports, stressed, anxious, depressed. At Entrust Healthcare Counseling Services, we can get services started today. Entrust offers you the flexibility with counseling services in their office, on the phone, or through your computer. Give them a call, 606-676-0638, or visit them online at entrust-healthcare.com. At Entrust, your mental health matters. Melissa?
And Somerset Christian with that serve. Ford, this
Good
time
shot.
getting through the block of Fisher and Tucker. Point for Somerset. The score is now 8-20. Somerset serving. Childers comes back in the game for Somerset Christian. Good serve by Fisher. They'll go to the middle to Fisher on Somerset Christian's side. Ford trying to keep that ball alive, give themselves a chance to score. Back row to Cunningham, and she'll tip over the block. Outside to Ford, and she's trying to find that hole in the middle, and she does.
Well done.
Well done.
Cunningham did a nice job. She could just slam that into the net.
Yes.
Or knocked it off the back wall, but she said, I can't handle it.
Yes.
Just dink.
Good serve by Fisher. Back row to Cunningham, and she's going to tip again to that corner. Rigney's there to get that one up. Outside to Ford, and she'll take a swing and score again off the hands of Fisher.
Ford has found the range.
Yes. She played very well when I saw her play earlier in the season. I think that she is a leader on this team for sure. Outside to Murr. Good swing by her. Fisher with the pass. Overpass, and Murr's going to take advantage of that one and get a kill on that one.
Just about a layup, right?
Yes. Right spot at the right time. Tucker comes out. Idlewine comes back in.
That's where opportunity meets preparation.
Yes.
Oh, no, wait. That's
Something
an
like
old
that.
saying, I remember.
21-10, Somerset Christian is up. Haynes will go outside to Ford. She'll tip over the net. Cunningham with a swing from the back row into the net.
One of the few times tonight that a Somerset Christian player has hit the ball back into the net.
Yes.
Few longs. but
Yes. Not very many go
not
into the
many.
net.
Not many.
Rigney with the serve for Somerset. Fisher with the swing. Haynes will be called for a double from Somerset. Murr back to serve for Somerset Christian. You know, one thing I've noticed about Somerset Christian as we've watched them play is they are very disciplined in everything that they do on the court. Lancaster with a swing, and she'll score off the block.
That comes from training,
Yes.
practice,
Yes.
coaching.
Yes.
Yeah.
All those things coming together. Ford serving for Somerset. Chicatano back in the game for Somerset
Need a
Christian.
little run here.
Good pass by Childers. Outside to Cunningham. Off the hands of Lancaster.
That was
Oh, lost sight of it off the ceiling.
it went off the beam. It turned right when it
Yes.
got up there. It's like playing in Tropicana Field in baseball. You just play it off the roof.
Ford will serve again. 13-22. Fisher, or not Fisher, Childers with the pass. Ford there to dig that one up. Haynes will send that ball over. We'll go outside to Cunningham. A little long.
Yeah,
Ford
it might
still
have been
serving.
going for the super kill there.
Maybe
You think
so.
The exclamation point.
Got a little excited. Great serve by Ford. Childers with the pass. Cunningham's going to tip this time and find a hole open.
You got to give up something.
Yes.
And
That's what I always told my players. If there were two people blocking you, there's got to be a hole
got to
somewhere
be
else.
a hole there somewhere.
They can't be everywhere. Childers with the serve for Somerset Christian. 23-14 right now. King with a swing. Outside to Cunningham. She'll send a free ball over. Ford trying to find outside so Haynes can take a swing. Can't quite find it that time. Cunningham with a tip over the block.
Haynes did a great job to stay out of the net.
Yes.
But couldn't do anything with the shot.
Yes.
All right, we're at the set point.
Childers with the serve, 24-14. Second set here, Somerset Christian against Somerset. Whitaker with the pass. Middle to Lancaster. Atwood there to dig that ball up. Cunningham with a swing outside. Oh, my. Whitaker tries to play that one off her foot. Just a little out of bounds.
A little soccer action. Second set will be 25-14 to Somerset Christian. We're going to step out. We'll bring you the third set after this timeout.
Toyota of Somerset, we're known for great service before and after the sale and so much more. Since 1988, Toyota of Somerset has been supporting our local communities. And we sell and service what a number of different reading services call the most fuel-efficient, dependable, and safe vehicles on the road. Toyota. Toyota of Somerset, South Highway 27 Somerset, and online at toyotaofsomerset.com. At Toyota of Somerset, we're all about you.
Here to come in 175-100, here to come in 175-2. I 200 down, got it here to come in a quarter.
Like successful sports programs, putting together a successful auction takes a lot of planning, organization, attention to detail, and teamwork. And you need dedicated and committed people pulling together. At Ford Brothers Auctioneers, we've been successfully selling the country since 1965. Ford Brothers Auctioneers. Give us a call or visit us online at FordBrothersInc.com.
Ford Brothers Auctioneers, we're selling the country.
And welcome back to the Briar Patch. Glad you could join us, Melissa. 2 in the book, and Somerset Christian a 25-15, 25-14 straight sets. The pick by you and I going in maybe was a 3-set match.
Yes.
Right now, if you're Somerset, you may come back and win 3 sets in a row.
Absolutely.
But you can't do it without winning one.
Absolutely.
So your attitude over here is let's go get one.
Exactly. And I think that's, as a coach, that's what you have to get your players to focus on. You can only win one set at a time, but you've got to win a set before you can go on to the next one. So I think that she is probably trying to get them focused on where those open spots are against Somerset Christian, because they're there. Somerset has just not quite been able to find them consistently. They find them every once in a while, just not consistently enough to give them a big run.
And don't dig that 0-5 hole.
Yes, yes.
Try to get out to where they did in the first set. They were up 3-0, I think Somerset was, but then a 7 run, I think.
Yeah, 7 points, I think.
I think so, and you can't have that.
No.
I want to thank again Cumberland Car Wash, our guest sponsor tonight, and I want to thank Don Franklin Family of Dealerships, the official photography sponsor of Lake Cumberland Sports. A big thank you for sponsoring tonight's coverage of local volleyball. Be sure to take advantage of the end of summer savings at any of their Somerset locations. Visit them at those 4 locations or on Facebook at Don Franklin Somerset Family of Dealerships. They'll treat you like family.
All right, they are checking the lineup, getting ready to get started here. The Liberos are patiently waiting to go in. Maybe patiently, maybe not so patiently. Childers checks in for Somerset Christian. Rigney's still waiting to check in for Somerset. And she will check in now. And Somerset will start off with the serve with Serenity Haynes. Haynes is usually a very consistent server, so I feel like that is definitely who you would want to start off with here in this third set, knowing what they need to do here to keep the night going for them. Somerset Christian will send it outside to Murr. Block off the hands of Lancaster, but out of bounds on Somerset Christian's side. Murr will serve again. Good serve by Murr. Great pass by Rigney. Tip over the block. Addison Cunningham trying to put some extra power behind that one.
And the celebration on this side of the net has got you once.
Absolutely. And the score's tied up 1-1, and Ford will serve now. Cunningham with the pass. Atwood will send it back out to her. And this time she will score.
Sometimes you get the bar. Sometimes the bar gets you, as the old guy used to say. That 1-1 right now on those two.
And Childers back to serve for Somerset Christian. The score is now 2-1.
She was our player of the game last night.
Yes, she played a great game last night against Southwestern. Ella Lancaster with the tip over the block, but she got her on that one.
Got it.
I think that's what Somerset has to realize, is that they're not going to beat Somerset Christian with a power game.
Yes.
But, I mean, there has to be holes somewhere. They can't be everywhere. Cunningham will find the hole this time with a tip. Ford trying to get that ball up. Tucker's going to check back in for Somerset Christian.
Pretty athletic move right there.
Yes.
Kind of going toward the east and tipped it back to the west.
Yes.
Yeah.
Atwood with the serve. Pass by Rigney. Nobody can get there fast enough to keep that one alive. Atwood will serve again. 4-2. Somerset Christian up here in the third set. Ford with the back set to Fisher. She'll try to tip over the block, but Meggs is there. Cunningham trying to find that open spot again over there, and she'll score on it off the hands of Somerset.
There is power, and then there's finesse.
Yes. And Fisher is talking to her coach now, probably saying, where do I need to be?
What do I do?
Yes. Atwood with the serve. Ford again doing everything she can to try to keep that ball in play.
But that hole we talked about, you're down 4.
Yes. Atwood still serving for Somerset Christian. Rigney with a good pass. Ford trying to back set to Fisher. Can't quite get it out there far enough for her. And Cunningham with a huge swing cross court.
Wow.
She just does it with such ease.
Yeah, and it's not arrogance.
No, not at all.
It's comfort in her ability.
Yes. King tries to keep that pass alive from Rigney.
No, I've never seen her make a gesture toward the other players or anything. It's just that's how you play.
Yes. Score is now 8-2. Somerset Christian up by 6. Good pass by Fisher. Right side to her, and she'll take a swing off the block of Cunningham. Atwood will send it back outside to her again. A little too far out. Fisher at the net, trying to keep the ball alive. Outside again to Cunningham. And a big swing this time off the hands of Serenity Haynes and off the back wall.
Off the back wall, and if the speaker had gotten out of the way, we might have had it.
Yeah.
I'm not sure.
That
had a little torque on it.
It did. Atwood still serving for Somerset Christian.
Need to break this if you're Somerset.
Yeah. Ford right side to Fisher. A little too far out, maybe a little tight for her.
Yeah, from my angle, it looked like it was just too far.
Yeah. Atwood still serving for Somerset Christian.
Nice shoes.
Yes. Their shoe game is on point
It
this
is.
year.
He's there.
Right side to Fisher. And Cunningham's probably going to get the credit for the block on that one. I think it went off her hands. Lands back on the side of Somerset.
11-2.
And you can almost see the...
You can feel it.
Yes,
Yeah.
and just the tension and the frustration of we're doing everything that we can, and they really are. They are playing very well, just not quite enough against Somerset Christian right now. Fisher with the swing outside to Cunningham, and another big swing by her.
You've caught a good volleyball club playing well.
Yes, absolutely.
We've seen them 2 nights in a row.
Yes.
It'll be a timeout. That'll give us a chance to thank Ron Shaw, a name you know you or your friends or family are buying or selling real estate is Ron Shaw with Weichert Realtors Ford Brothers. Ron has a long-standing history of community service. Is a proud sponsor of youth sports in the Lake Cumberland area. Ron truly cares for others and works hard for all of your clients, no matter the size or the value of the property. You can contact Ron Shaw at 606-271-0774 or email him at ronshaw45@gmail.com. That's Ron Shaw at Weichert Realtors Ford Brothers. Ron is around a lot of Southwestern sporting events, And I was reading this one night at one of the sporting events we were at. I don't know which sport. And he was sitting right literally where Pat is.
Yes.
As I was reading it. And he leaned over and looked at as I was reading it. It's really a weird feeling when you say, come visit Ron, and give him his phone number.
And there he is.
And he's sitting there staring at you like, anyway, he's a good guy. We appreciate him.
I actually coached his daughter at Southwestern, so we have a little bit of history.
Very good.
Yes, he's a good guy. Back row to Serenity Haynes, and she'll send a free ball over. Somerset Christian will go outside to Cunningham again. Off the hands of King. I think that might have surprised her just a little bit. Cunningham probably has a good 6 inches or more on her, and she got up there and got her hands on that ball.
And before it gets away, I bet Ron would say nice things about you, too. So
Thank you.
We'll call it even.
Yes.
Well, this one's
13-2. Somerset is really – they don't have a whole lot of unforced errors.
You're right.
They're not making a lot of mistakes per se that they can control. I think right now Somerset Christian is just a step ahead maybe of where Somerset is right now.
Oh, I agree.
But Somerset is really working their hardest. I mean, when you have a person who can swing at the ball like that, you just do everything that you can to keep those balls in play. And sometimes that just happens in the sport.
I'm telling your pitcher, don't let Barry Bonds hit a home run.
Exactly.
Right. Come take care of that
for us.
Yeah.
Oh,
it's in, isn't it?
Yes. She thought it was going out.
I thought it was going out.
Yes.
That's that serve that dies. We talked about
that. That float serve.
Yep, it seems to just throw a parachute out at some point.
Just falls to the ground. Atwood still serving 15-2. I'm not sure how many she has served, but it has been a lot. Yes.
She's been a busy lady.
Fisher on the right side trying to take a swing.
And you can almost get the not ready to quit, but it's okay if this thing's over.
Yes. 16-2. Rigney with the pass. Fisher will send it over the net. Shikatano with the pass. And this time Cunningham will tip over the block. And Somerset will be called for in the net.
Yeah, he gives the number of who was guilty.
I think maybe King, 23 is what he said.
Yes.
Atwood still serving for Somerset Christian. Scores 17-2 here in the third set. Somerset Christian up 2-0. And Somerset will take another timeout.
That timeout's going to give me a chance to do what I was told to do by the management, and that's thank the good folks from Cumberland Car Wash, our guest sponsor tonight. And I was going to do that till I messed the phone up. You ever do that?
Occasionally.
Well, guess what? We found it. Cumberland Car Wash, locally owned and operated, 4 self-service bays and a touch-free automatic. They accept credit and debit cards in all bays. We're now offering a new ceramic coating option in our touch-free automatic. Vacuum islands and detailed products, vending, 12.5-foot tall bay, boats welcome. And if I read that 2 more times tonight, I might get it right twice because I'm 0 for 3 right now, I think. But anyway, Melissa, I guess to be candid, what we thought might happen.
Yes.
The only thing, if I were Somerset, I would have hoped for is after last night, maybe you caught Somerset Christian on a bit of a down.
Yes, absolutely.
I think you caught him on a crest of a wave, to be
I think
honest.
so, too. And that kind of happens this point in the season. You know, you get a team that is just playing their absolute best volleyball every single time that they step on the court, which if you're the coach of that team, you're saying, thank goodness. If you're the team on the other side of the net, you're thinking, oh, we were hoping to catch you maybe just a little bit down. And that one's going to go off the hands of Rigney. I think it may have been going out.
Might have.
After that one that dropped right beside her, though, I'm sure she was second-guessing herself just a little bit, which is absolutely understandable. Atwood still serving.
You took the words.
19-2.
Yeah.
And a short serve just over the net. Somerset doing what they can to try to stay in this third set. Atwood is not letting up, that's for sure. And another short serve right there to that same spot. And at this point, I would guess that Somerset Christian's coach is just seeing where she can serve when she is in a game to get ready for the rest of the season. And if I need her to serve a short ball to 4, can she get the ball there?
She said yes. Again.
Rigney with the pass. And Meggs with, they really want a over the net on that one. Ford was there trying to set that ball.
Somebody was in the net because it's still shaking, but it's none of my business.
And technically, if your setter is there to set the ball, they cannot cross over the net and block like that. Now, I'm not saying he made the wrong call or the right call, but that is a rule, and I think that is what Somerset Christian was trying to get him to make the call on.
There was another kill.
Yes. Atwood serving 23-2. Cunningham with the kill.
Yeah.
Fisher with the pass. And Ford trying to find that spot. Tucker sticks a hand out and keeps it alive. Ford again trying to find an open spot. Cunningham with the tip over the block. Ford will go outside to Fisher. And she will tip into the antenna. And now it is set point Somerset Christian 24-2 here in the third set at Somerset.
Set point, match point.
Yeah. I would like to go back and look and see how many she has served.
A bunch.
A bunch.
Technical term.
Yeah, like I'm guessing 20 or more. I think it has to be. Fisher tried to keep that one alive, but it will end with a kill by Cunningham off the hands of Fisher. 25-2 here in the third set to finish out Somerset and Somerset Christian.
We're going to step out, take a break. We'll be back. We'll have the star of our player of the game and some closing comments here on Lake Cumberland Sports.
Toyota of Somerset, we're known for great service before and after the sale and so much more. Since 1988, Toyota of Somerset has been supporting our local communities. And we sell and service what a number of different rating services call the most fuel-efficient, dependable, and safe vehicles on the road. Toyota. Toyota of Somerset, South Highway 27 Somerset, and online at toyotaofsomerset.com. At Toyota of Somerset, we're all about you.
Here to come in 175-100, here to come in 175-2. I 200 down, got it here to come in a quarter.
Like successful sports programs, putting together a successful auction takes a lot of planning, organization, attention to detail, and teamwork. And you need dedicated and committed people pulling together. At Ford Brothers Auctioneers, we've been successfully selling the country since 1965. Ford Brothers Auctioneers. Give us a call or visit us online at FordBrothersInc.com.
Ford Brothers Auctioneers, we're selling the country.
At Toyota of Somerset, we're known for great service before and after the sale and so much more. Since 1988, Toyota of Somerset has been supporting our local communities. And we sell and service what a number of different rating services call the most fuel-efficient, dependable, and safe vehicles on the road. Toyota. Toyota of Somerset, South Highway 27 Somerset, and online at toyotaofsomerset.com. At Toyota of Somerset, we're all about you.
Here to come in 175-100, here to come in 175-2. I 200 down, got it here to come in a quarter.
Like successful sports programs, putting together a successful auction takes a lot of planning, organization, attention to detail, and teamwork. And you need dedicated and committed people pulling together. At Ford Brothers Auctioneers, we've been successfully selling the country since 1965. Ford Brothers Auctioneers. Give us a call or visit us online at FordBrothersInc.com.
Ford Brothers Auctioneers, we're selling the country.
Okay. And I am Melissa Gauntz here at Somerset, finishing up the Somerset Christian game tonight. And we have with us Ella Lancaster, the player of the game from Somerset. And if you're just joining us, we got started a little early, and they finished out the game 3-0 for Somerset. But we were talking up here before the game and talking about the power of Somerset Christian. We watched them play last night and said, you know, if you all were going to hang with them, beat them, win some sets, win the match against them, you were going to have to be a presence at the net. And you did that for sure. You know, we saw you taking blocks, doing everything that you could in your power to stop her. So going into this match, what was your all's kind of approach towards the set and towards the match against Somerset Christian, knowing about, you know, the players that they have and what they were bringing to the game tonight?
No, yeah. So we knew, obviously, that they have Addison. And Addison, everybody knows she's amazing. And then they have a couple, like, really tall players who play a lot. But honestly, I mean, we kind of just played like normal. We didn't really like set up for that because you never know what to expect until you're in it. So we moved our lineup like halfway through the game because we've been like changing our lineup a ton just to see like what works.
Yes. And I think at this point in the season, that's what you have to do. And you really have to look at it more than just a match tonight against Somerset Christian. And you have to look at it as, what does our team need to do going forward to finish out the rest of the season? What do we need to do to finish in district and move on to region? And so I feel like, you know, if you can gain some things like that from a match like this, then that obviously helps you because your end goal is obviously to finish in district and move on to region. And I have been so impressed with your all's team this year and the progress that you all have made and just your players and coming together and watching you all play. I feel like you all have had a great season so far. I think 16 wins maybe to this point. So you all have done a great job. Looking forward to the end of the season, what are some of your all's goals moving forward and hoping to finish first, second in the district and move on to region? What are some things that you all are working towards and working on as a team?
Yeah. Honestly, I don't know. We'll probably move the lineup again.
Yes.
So be ready for that. But I feel like you kind of have to with a small team like this.
Yes.
Like, we don't really have the height.
Yes.
So, but we do have good chemistry.
Yes, absolutely.
So she's just kind of trying to still figure out things that we need to do. And a game like this, it sucks, obviously, for anybody who loses.
Right.
But I think it'll help going into district next week because we needed it to get killed. Because if we had just like blown through this whole week, then we would have like gone into district thinking like, oh, we've got this.
Yes.
So this was probably like a good beating, whether we like it or not.
Yeah, those are hard to take, but sometimes you do learn a lot from a loss.
Yeah.
So learn from it, move on. Great job tonight. Great job on your
you.
season this season. Good luck next week in district. I look forward to keeping up with you all and seeing how you do. I'm sure that good. I hope that you all have a great week next week. Good luck with
you
that.
so much.
You're welcome. Thank you for being with us tonight.
We'll do our
Congratulations.
best.
Yes.
Do I take it off?
Yes.
One
How you like this one shoe?
I know.
I caught her.
They said LA because I was like, oh.
You got us back up, Pat.
Yes, we're back on, I think.
There are funny things that happen sometimes in our job.
Yes, there are. She came up the bleachers saying, I only have one shoe on.
I've got to share
said, it's
this.
okay. Come on up.
See, about 2/3 of the way down there, I realized this is a girls' locker room you're getting ready.
Oh.
You're having coach girls basketball. I knew the right thing to do.
Yes.
So I knock on the door, and it's quiet. I think they're thinking, oh, no, coach is
Yeah.
already coming. And I said, I need Ella Lancaster. So she comes to the door, big grin on her face, and I said, they need you up top, star of the game. Choom.
Yeah.
I look, and
One
she
shoe
goes
on,
by
one
me.
shoe off.
She's only got one shoe. So anyway, tough night if you're a lady jumper.
Yes. You know, those first two sets, though, they really did
They
not
did.
have a lot of unforced errors. And, you know, 25-14, 25-15 against a team like Somerset Christian, when they are lacking height and some of those, the power that Somerset Christian has, you know, that's nothing to be ashamed of by any means.
Got a chance to talk to Coach Baker Rigney down here. You know how she spoke
Yes.
with me.
Yes.
She didn't. The first two sets, she kind of liked. The second, third set, she couldn't justify that. She said, that's got to be worked on. We're going to get better.
Yes.
And we had a brief discussion, but it was all business.
Yes.
And I love that because coaches are coaches.
Absolutely.
And to Somerset Christian, for the last 2 nights, you have given us some pretty good entertainment.
They have. They have. They're going to finish this season strong. If I'm not mistaken, I think they may be finishing their season out with a game against West Jesmond. So they have a big 12th region rival right before going into district.
Somerset has one of those round-robin things going on this weekend.
Yes.
So
everybody's trying to get as many touches as they can for those varsity teams before going into district next week.
So in straight sets, it will be Somerset Christian tonight over Somerset. Tomorrow night, soccer, 6 o'clock.